Welcome back to the Abundant Behavior Podcast. I'm your host, Ali Banks. This is the second part of the Houston tour. I got another special guest in the building, my boy Naja, man, better known as Space Cadet. We met in the military, man, a long time ago. Me and bro was rocking, man. But when he got back out to Houston, where he from, man, he started a raw clothing line, all designs made by him, man. So coming out here, man, I had to connect with this business owner, man, just to get his input, his insight, pick his brain a little bit. But before I get too deep into it, man, I just want you to tell the people your name, where you from, and just a little bit about your background, what you got here today. Just brief, real quick before we get into it.
For sure, that's no problem. Hey, how y'all doing? My name Naja Franklin, out of Fifth Ward, Houston, Texas. Run that back. I apologize.
Oh no, you good, bro. It's just a little bit about yourself, man. Your background, man. Not too deep. You say you from Fifth Ward, Houston, Texas.
Fifth Ward, Houston, Texas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a really good place. You know what I'm saying, to be growing up in the time period that I grew up in. But it was pretty cool for me being that the person that I am. You know, I was raised, you know what I'm saying, with a single mom. You know what I'm saying, dad was on drugs, bro. But that don't really stop me.
No, for sure, man.
Like, and I love my daddy. We have a great relationship this day. Oh man, he's a great man, great father. I learned a lot from him. I actually learned my autistic skills from him.
No, for sure, man. A lot of people, a lot of my friends don't know that. My mother dealt with a drug addiction till I was the age of 9. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of sort of how I grew up as well, bro. A lot of people don't know that, but she's been clean for over 22 years, bro. So it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And through that, I learned a lot of adversity. It built, you know what I'm saying? For sure, yeah. Thank you for that, man. So that's dope, man. So from that, man, you joined the military, man. We met, and then so I want to fast forward. What inspired you to enter the fashion industry, and what motivated you to start your own brand?
So honestly, I really wasn't. I really didn't want to be into the fashion industry because I really was a dress down type of guy.
Right. I'm
not a suit and tie. You know, some of my exes was like, I would like for you to dress so more, but that just never really was me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more of a streetwear type guy, loose fit type of guy. But my thing is, I'm very artistic. Like I said before, I got my drawing abilities from my father, David Franklin. Shout out to you, brother.
Right.
I got that from him, and I started out drawing shoes. You know, when I was little, I had some LeBron 3s, the navy blue ones, and I would always draw the side of them. I never get really super detailed with the 3D version, but that 2D version was enough for me. And ever since then, I just been going
crazy.
Yeah, so back in 2018, I got a sketchbook. I bought a sketchbook, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling down, just got out the military, you know what I'm saying? Some things happened. And I just started drawing. Never knew it was going to be a big thing now, but I started it, and I have an old shirt with a logo on. I should have brought it to even show you it. And it was basically that my mom, she sponsored it too. I bought 25 shirts exclusively. Right. She have a few, I have a few, and a few friends have a few. But I never wanted to be that until 2 years ago. I was just like, hey, I'm finna do something different.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm. So most people take their artistic side. They might go to be a painter, or they might go tattoo. So what about the clothing brand specifically made you like, I'm gonna take my artistry to clothes? You know what I'm saying? What do you think it was?
Well, not really trying to get too political, but you already know how I kind of be going. You know what I'm saying? As far as like buying designer wear and things.
Right, for sure.
And I really didn't grow up with designer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
But like I said, I was
just making affordable, nice clothes that everybody can access. That got a name behind it that represents something.
A black name behind it.
Right, I got you.
Because most of the things that we wear is Eurocentric.
Right, I got you. I like that, bro.
You know, we kind of moving towards an overseas brand.
Just something that you can wear and you can feel like, man, I know him, you know what I'm saying? We can own in it and we can wear it, and it's us.
And you can create your own space.
Got you, bro. That's dope. So what's Space Cadet, man? Where did you get that name from? And can you explain to the people why Space Cadet? Why is that the name of it?
Truth be told, I got it from a song.
Got you.
But it represented me. I got it from Gunna, Space Cadet.
Okay.
And I love the song. I jammed it over and over and over. And then one day I was just like, I'm finna draw that. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna draw that.
Okay.
And so I drew, the first drawing I drew was a moon man with the flag on the
flag
moon,
on the
with
moon,
the earth in the back.
Right, got you. You know,
that's my OG logo.
Right.
So I really ran off that one, and it was pushing. And then the next thing was, it wasn't the quality of the photo,
right,
or if I need to tweak anything. Excuse me. It was the fact that I need to find quality material to use. You know what I'm saying? And when I started, I wasn't using affordable material because I started off charging too much. You know what I'm
Right, I
saying?
got you.
Please forgive me, everybody that's watching
Nah.
this. Personally.
Right, but you had
But
that awareness to dial back. But yeah,
for sure, and I had to really understand, and I had to grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about the money. It's about
right.
if the movement is there and you standing behind something and you consistent with your work and you dedicated seriously, it's gonna move forward, bro. No
Right.
matter what, you know. What
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man. When you can when you can render a service to people, man, they feel good every time. When they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you didn't sell them something and you actually gave them a service.
Exactly.
They felt great about the transaction, the clothes, the name, the person. You know, you feel good about that. And that's how you keep your business booming, because that's how you start word of mouth marketing.
Exactly.
Oh man, do you know anybody got a nice brand? Oh man, Naja, man, you know what I'm saying? He's up and coming, dope colors, nice colorways, man. Go to him. Affordable. And that's how you keep it, unless it was like, man, dude named Space Cadet, man, he jipped me. He didn't answer the phone.
You know
so it's
what I'm
all
saying?
about keeping that good business and keeping your brand name to a point where it's in good standing with people, man.
Exactly.
For sure.
And one more thing too, with the Space Cadet, that everything is one-on-one.
Right.
I draw everything.
Got you.
I draw everything. Everything that I have, I draw. I create myself.
That's
I have
dope,
characters. I have settings in which, like, I have like an astronaut that my dad. Shout out to my dad again, David Franklin. It's like an astronaut in a helmet reflecting an alien invasion. Like when I get that out, I'm working on that as well too, trying to put that out as well. That's too dope. For the people.
I like that.
Just trying to go outside the lines. You know what I'm saying? As far as we can go. You know what I mean? And it's one-on-one. You know, and I feel like that touches the heart, because it's like you're not only buying, you know what I'm saying, something that somebody is just trying to put out there to make money. You know what I'm saying? Or just typing on a computer, or just putting out a famous person on the shirt, DTG. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's something authentic. You know
Got
what
you.
I'm
Yeah, well, every one of one. So, you know, when you wearing it, it's like, man, I knew he personally drew this and I'm wearing it and nobody else has it. Exactly. That's dope, bro. I like that, man. That's dope, man. So you've been drawing your whole life, just doodling, drawing, and
just doodling my whole life.
What did you think? Where did you think it was gonna take you, man? Did you think it was gonna bring you anywhere, or is something you just did, like just to let time pass by? You know, you said you got it from your pops, so it was just always something that you used to connect with your pops with, sort of, kinda. Would you say?
Nah, it was, and just to go a little deeper, and I'm not too ashamed to share this because he better to this day.
Right, got you.
My dad was incarcerated, and like he would always write my mom, and he would always draw Mickey Mouse, so he would draw
at the bottom. So you thought that was cool,
but he was so smooth with it. He would like put the Eminem, you know what I'm saying, scent on there from the commissary on it, so we can smell it on the paper as well too. So it was like he's smearing it with his fingers, so we know it's him. You know what I'm saying?
That's so one of one, like uniqueness.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
you.
You
Know it's him. You know what I mean? And my dad, he brought that. I wouldn't say that monster, but he brought that man out of me.
Yeah, that authenticity, that authentic Naja, man, that person that can dig deep and really show the world what he got, man.
Absolutely.
It's funny how God can put those visions in you early, and they start to come a part of your life later, and you like, that all makes sense now. This is tenfold, bro. You know what's crazy, man? I'm into photography and everything now with the cameras, bro. When I was in like 5th and 6th grade, man, we around the same age. So you know, it was a point in time where everybody was editing a picture for Tagged and MySpace, and people were paying me. They would hit me up like, man, can you make me a picture? Because I had learned how to use Photoshop in like 5th and 6th grade, not knowing like that's a skill. But this is something I was doing for fun, bro. Like I still have the page to this day where I was making pictures. Like I made like all the artists, Nicki Minaj, this, that, and the third. But at the time I'm having fun, but I'm not knowing like this is God telling me, hey man, this is the realm that you're gonna work within. I want you to just start putting those seeds in you early to know like, man, I can go back to those memories and dig up. That's me.
Because you comfortable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to try too hard to do this.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's not killing time. It's actually pouring into your pot, which is kind of hard for some people to do for their friends.
Facts, man.
No shade.
For sure, man. So is it any point where you was like, man, I'm going to put the clothes down. I'm going to quit. I'm going to stop, man. How do you keep yourself going?
Absolutely. I do it every day.
Facts. How do you keep yourself going through that, man?
And then I rebuild myself and I do it again because at some point it's not a bad day, it's a bad moment throughout my day. You know what I'm saying? And a bad moment can always recreate you for the better, because I ain't gonna lie to you, you have problems at work, you have problems in life, you got problems in friendships, you got problems, you know what I'm saying, in family, like, you know what I'm saying? But it happens throughout the day, not
Got you.
the day, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a bad day, you know what I'm saying? So I try to manage and take that time to breathe and learn from what did I go wrong, because I love taking responsibility. I feel like that's the number one key with me. A lot of my people can
Love
be like,
taking responsibility.
yeah,
That's something you said something key right there, man. Love taking responsibility. That's having ownership of your brand. That's the first thing that you want to have when you run the brand. Take ownership. If it's going good, own up to it. If it's going bad, own up to it.
absolutely.
If you had made a bad sale, own up to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the main things we need to grasp in our lives is just taking ownership of the small things. Because that's when you keep all the power. Like if you take the power within yourself and put it on somebody else, or that was their fault, or this, that, and the third, just owning up to it, having that ownership. So that's definitely important, man.
Brother.
So what's one of the biggest challenges you faced growing your brand, and how did you overcome it?
One of the biggest challenges I face growing my brand is consistency. Seriously, I've lacked the motivation through occupational changes.
Right,
You
got
feel what
you.
I'm saying? Just finding something that can properly nurture my dream. You feel what I'm saying? So, right now I'm currently in the oil field, and I enjoy what I do.
Okay.
I learn something new every day. So by the end of the year, I'll know 365 things that I didn't know the year prior. You know what I'm saying? So I love being in environments where I can learn. So this right here, I'm learning this, and also I'm learning and having time to finance my dream. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main goal is to be independent and be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons, especially with our people, man, is that we can never get to a point where we can relax and actually focus on what God called us to do because we are stuck in survival mode so much. You just imagine families with 2 and 3 kids where their mom is pushing 40 plus hours at work. You trying to tell her put some money aside to build her dreams, but like every penny is going to kids, to you know what I'm saying, the bills, to the rainy days, you know. And so just get in a position where you can actually fund your dreams and like, all right, that's cool. Now I can put some money over here to build it up. So I definitely understand that. That's definitely something that I struggle with being in the Navy, trying to have my photography and everything, was that I just didn't have enough time, man. It's like when I got off work, they worked us so hard. When you get off, all you want to do is wind down, get a drink, and just like for the day, man. So pushing through, you know.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Got you.
It's a big thing about time management that I have
Nah,
to
for sure,
show
yeah.
strength in as well, and I feel like a lot of us do too, because we have time to do everything else besides our purpose. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
And I feel like it started really, really early because the anxiety starts in school. Everybody anxiety feel like every decision that they make is gonna be the worst decision. And it started in school with tests and quizzes. That's the most time we had the most anxiety.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Tests and quiz. So it was already
Programmed
in
to
our head to
when it's
feel
big
like,
days, get real nervous about it.
Exactly.
Think too much on it.
And-
Overthink it.
and not
Take days to just fester on it.
Exactly.
Man, I never thought about that, bro. That is so true, because that's what a lot of times what we do with anything, man. We sit on it like it's a test from school. Like
I'm telling you,
it's
indoctrination is real, my brother.
You never know how like they can be programming you with small little things, and you just never know until somebody really opens that information up to you, and you like, man, I never saw that like that. So I'm definitely glad that you said that. You like the anxiety starts really early, so managing your time, right?
Too.
It starts, so you have to be good at time management as well.
Correct.
Just planning out your day, writing it down. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Send a Bible, write it down, make it plain so those who see it can run to it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I definitely like that, man. So you saying the biggest thing is just getting time to run the brand.
Correct.
To build it up. But you say you in a position now where the year gonna look totally different when it comes to it, right?
Hey man, I'm working on something great, man.
Great. That brings me to my next question, man. Can you walk us through your design process from like a concept to a finished product, man?
Absolutely. So I got a lot of characters right now. See, I'm working on some characters right now that I kind of have concepts from, like some superhero movies that I, you know what I'm saying, that I watch, like the Avengers. I have one that's called Coda. You know, she was inspired by Nebula. You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all that on another end. You know,
right, got you.
That, but you can go to my Instagram and see it. I got it on my Instagram, so that's good as well too. But here's what I do: I start by taking those concepts, and I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It's just like an engine start going, and I just start going and sketching on a piece of paper. I draw it first in my sketchbook, and it'll take me like 3 weeks to finish the drawing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And once I finally find
So this is the process of in your head to on paper. It takes 3 weeks.
absolutely,
Got you.
because you don't want to just throw something together. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
for sure.
'Cause if I
That's
throw
your
something
brand.
together and I run with that, and then I see something else that could have been put right there, I'll probably have to erase the whole thing. And like I said, again,
So
I'm
do you
trying to
give
work on
yourself
time
3
management.
weeks, or typically it just takes about 3
It just
weeks?
takes about
Got you.
about 3 weeks, and
Got
then
you.
if I'm really inspired on the concept, it'll take me about 2 to 3 days.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't
But you
have
just
work,
give
it's a
yourself that
weekend or
window
something
to,
like
to
that.
just refresh your brain and just get back to the drawing board. Got you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
For sure. So then it's the print. Then it's on the shirt. So
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
how
so
do you?
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
now
so
you
sorry.
good. Now you good. So
Oh,
how
so
do you go about
after I
what's
draw-
going on the shorts and the shirt and the back and like you know?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You skipping some steps because it's actually a lot to it.
Yeah,
So,
got you.
when I draw it, I actually have this app called Procreate. Procreate is it's about $12. Any inspiring artist want to get that? It's Procreate. You go on there. I take the image from my drawing. I snapshot it on my iPad. Go in there. I sketch around it. Do my little drawings. Do my little manipulation of the image.
Right.
How I want it to look to see if they standing this way and if the light shining this way and have the face darker than the other shade, but it still fit in. I gotta look at it as if I'm looking through this iPad. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
And once I get it, I PNG it. I send it to my graphic designer. I had a graphic designer. I actually need to find a new graphic designer as we speak. But actually lately, one of my friends from school, Sierra, she's been helping me with it as well too. She actually helped me put this together too.
Oh
So
man, shout out to
Sierra.
her for sure.
Shout out Sierra. You know,
I
this
really
is
love it.
today, you
It's
know
dope.
what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
appreciate the collab shirt. That's dope. Thank you.
So it go to her and she edited and things of that nature. So I got 2 options. I can either send it to my guy, South Mid Supply. His name Chris. Shout out South Mid Supply. Or I can go DTG. And DTG is just like this material in which they just printed on the screen. I mean on the shirt. Where it blend in the colors and stuff, it look more vintage and things of that nature.
Got you. That's dope.
Which is the look I went with today.
With that one, yeah,
So,
the oversized vintage look. It's dope.
Shout out to DTG, and then I also went with Chris as well. Direct to film right here.
Got
Here
you.
is really cheap and affordable for those inspiring artists that want to do something as well too.
It looks really high quality, man.
Exactly, it's screen printed, never come off as well too, and it don't fade. So we shot out both the brands too.
That's facts, man. That's dope, man. So yeah, man, you got a team behind you, and I think that's super important too.
Absolutely.
Because everybody, they think in the beginning, man, I need to get all this money myself because they thinking transactional. But building a team is how you keep everything organized and how you don't miss steps. Because having more than one set of eyes is always better than just having one person. So in the beginning, man, for you guys, is like get a team. Don't be so focused in keeping all the money to yourself. Just get people around you who are like-minded, who can help to grow the vision, because you're gonna need hands in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had a team or hands in it, I do everything myself, man. You know what I'm saying? From the equipment to audio to recording to uploading to everything, man. So I mean, it's like that in the beginning, though. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't gonna lie to you, I really wouldn't call. I ain't gonna lie, they all team, they all family and stuff like that. But everything that you see right here, I kind of do it myself.
Right? No, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
do
no, I
this
got
stuff
you.
myself. You know, I do this in the house. I enjoy being in the house. I got my print press. If I use my print press, I bust down with my iron. You know what I'm saying? And I get to working. You know.
So how do you stay current on fashion trends? Do you really go off like current fashion trends, or do you really just go just social media, man? You stay locked in, and then you just out and about. You in a city where the fashion is there. Like I'm in Virginia, bro. You go out in Virginia and you might see a bunch of nothing, but here everybody got it on.
It's definitely
man.
a fashion show. Out here,
So it's just keeping up on the trends, just keeping your eye out there, man.
Nah, for sure. And then I ain't gonna lie, it ain't really based all off Instagram and things.
Nah, for sure.
See what the people like, because I ain't gonna lie, if I would do it if it wasn't for the people as well too. So I shout out to the people that do enjoy my art. You know what I'm saying? I also do it for me, you know. So I like to be comfortable, like I said. I like down fit stuff.
So whatever, if you like it, like go off what how you feel in it and how it make you feel for sure.
Absolutely.
Because I don't think a lot of brand owners probably even wear their own clothes for real. You know
crazy work. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know. Y'all probably already know 50 Cent stopped giving his homies the money when they wasn't wearing the G Unit. They were wearing Gucci and stuff.
I seen that video. I seen it.
What I'm saying?
Yeah,
you ain't supporting me, brother.
Right, for sure. A lot of people don't even believe in it. People want to see if you believe in your own brand. You got to be the first believer. And I feel like that's where a lot of people fall short when they look at
50. They coming back with the new G Units too. I don't know
oh
if you
yeah,
social
man,
media.
50 Cent. I'm gonna buy it, man. They got True Religion
They got
popping,
about
Ed Hardy popping again.
Hey.
Why not? Why
not? Space Cadet popping.
Space Cadet for sure. Yeah, you got to, man. So what role does sustainability play in your brand, and how do you implement like eco-friendly practices if you do at all?
I haven't looked more into the eco-friendly processes,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
ain't gonna lie, last summer I kind of used these nylon shorts, which is not too much
Yeah.
material, so it's kind of like cool, and wavy and
Got you.
breathable. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So I like I said, I like comfortable stuff, man. You know, I got my high knee shorts on, bro.
Yeah.
I like it's breathable. It's hot out here in Houston. If y'all didn't know that, it's hot.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, for
you
sure.
know
That's
what
why I
I'm
was
saying?
saying you got the cloth, so you make sure that it's like you could breathe in it.
You gotta breathe. Everybody gotta breathe.
Nah, for sure.
You
And
know what I'm
Houston, it's
saying?
hot out here, man. They say it's 95. It feel 108 out here, bro.
Yeah, man.
The
Like 112. Scratching your back.
So do you have any influences with the fashion, man, at all? Do anybody influence you, or is it mainly just yourself? Because I know you originally said you didn't even want to start a brand. So do you have like anybody you look at as like maybe a distant entrepreneur or anybody that you work with closely?
No entrepreneur but my dad, bro.
For sure.
We
That's real.
collab on a lot of stuff. Like we share a sketchbook.
That's real.
Like his
That's
name
real.
every time we sketch, we sign in our name on it, stamp it. The next time he look at it, he's surprised with what I do. When I look at it, I'm surprised with what he do. And now my little nephew into the drawing.
That's dope, man.
So it's like it's authentic. He didn't teach me to draw. He didn't sit me down and be like, hey, this is how you stroke a pencil. He didn't do none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I didn't do it for my nephew. So it's a genuine gravitation to the art of drawing.
Got you. So and then that gravitation together brought y'all together like it's a common interest, and y'all bond through that, man. I think that's pretty dope, man. A lot of people don't have their dad to look up to, bro.
Nah,
a lot of people don't. They don't
especially
have.
with all the things that I've been through.
Nah,
man,
for sure.
they
Yeah.
still had that love because I'm sure I'm not the only one with the same story.
Nah, for sure.
You know
Yeah.
what
No.
I'm saying? We share
You
the
know what I'm
same,
saying? For sure. Like in the love,
understanding.
me and my mom are, bro, close as ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think being able to grow up and give your parents that grace and think like, man, they was just going through life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I applaud is that they are where they are now. Because life, you can let life kick your butt for 30 plus years.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And so just to come from under that and be able to come from under that to get your kids in a better position so that they could keep that legacy going, man. I applaud my mom all the time, bro.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just keeping
It's
that
a battle,
going.
man. Every day.
Every day, man. Being an adult, you see that though, man. Being an adult, you see the thoughts, the feelings, the depression, the trying to get money, like, and being able to just be a abiding citizen, man. It takes a lot, especially when you come from where we come from and you look how we look, bro.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad I'm in the field, and I really just to elaborate on my work, but to tell you why, you know what I'm saying, it's beneficial to me and my creative spirit, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about what time I get off. I know what time to be there, and when the job done, I get off. You know what I'm saying? The anxiety of waiting till 3 o'clock for 5 days for the rest of my life. Come on, bro.
I never looked at it like that, but bro, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as long as I go to work and I complete my work, you know what I'm saying? They like, hey, good job. We gon', you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's looking like a 12 today. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, oh man, it look easy today. We gon' halfway through they telling us what it's looking like. Not, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the day. Hey, you here from 7 to, that's anxiety. That's built-in anxiety. You know what I'm saying? In other countries, you go to work and go home. I think it's South America. You go to work and go home and take a nap, and then you go back to work.
Okay,
you do whatever
I think I've heard that. Yeah,
come on.
Yeah,
bro.
America is
it's different.
America benefits off people having anxiety and depression and cancer and all these diseases, bro. It's a business. Everything is a business. If everybody was walking around here healed, bro, how would they benefit? How would the doctors benefit?
Exactly, bro.
They have to keep feeding you this over and over.
So I'm trying to find those ways in which other countries are doing it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Work in which I feel stress free.
Yeah,
you know what
got
I'm saying?
you.
It's kind of hard to find that in any field really out here that isn't working for yourself, entrepreneurship. So if you ain't doing that, even that can be stressful, to be honest with you. But that's that good stress because it's for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you're not slaving and stressing up for somebody else, whether or not you're going to get in trouble for somebody else. You stressing over you making quotas and you had the power to do that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
So
saying?
how do you shift from like employee mindset to business owner mindset? Because it's two different, you know what I'm saying? The business, they say, hey, X, Y, and Z. But the business, you X, Y, and Z. So how do you shift? How did you shift from like employee mindset to business owner mindset? Was it a hard transition? Was it some books,
Absolutely not.
podcast? Nah,
Absolutely not,
it was
because of
just
who I
in you
am,
already.
it blended. It blended immediately, because everywhere I go, I'm gonna shine. You know
Got
what I'm
you.
saying? Not to dim nobody else, like, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna shine. So I talk about my brand everywhere I go, and nine
Got you.
times out of 10, I'm wearing my brand everywhere I go. So it's
I
like,
see
hey,
you
where you get
always,
this?
bro.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
always, yeah,
Always, I gotta
always.
promote it, because ain't who gonna do it?
If
know what
not
I'm
you,
saying?
then who?
Exactly, bro. So I
So
gotta be true to it. I can't be talking about
got
this
you,
stuff.
bro. Nah, for sure. So how do you? Is that one of your ways of marketing? So how do you market to reach your target audience along with social media, man? Is it you got?
I go to pop-up shops as
Got
well
you.
too. Shout out So Moody Hell. Shout out Johnny. I go there and I do they pop-up shops once every 3 months. Last year they did it every month. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it as much as I could. You know what I'm saying? I met some incredible women. You know what I'm saying? Poets, rap artists. You know what I'm saying? People
That's
that
dope.
do hair, real estate agents. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just great people. You know what I'm saying? To be around, to push me, inspire me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women around these days are great inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Because they out getting it, bro.
Nah, for sure, man. Man, I always tell people, man, if you can just show a woman how to get the money, she's gonna go get it. Facts. One thing I've noticed about dudes that come and ask questions of certain things, a lot of times they sit on it, the information, and then you'll come back 3 months later, ask some more questions. The women, you show them, they gonna be done ran up that 100K within that month or 2 months or whatever the instruction was. They just really structured and they hard working, bro.
Because women have natural bridges built because they women. You
right.
know what I'm saying? No disrespect or nothing.
No, for sure. Like no, you know.
But because you women, like, you know what I'm saying, it's always that natural, like, care for you, you know what I'm saying, to give, you know what I'm saying, you an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, if it has something to do with entrepreneurship these days, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, why not? Hey, you know such and such? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. You know,
and maybe, and I think maybe too, it might be the pride thing. Like you try to teach a man or this, that, and the third. I mean, I don't. You know, he don't teach me now. I don't want to learn from man. You know,
that's a plague these days, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That pride,
people
man.
People rather complain about the prices going up than actually fixing their problem.
That's a gem, bro, for sure, man. Like learning how to increase your income and not complain about how everything around you is increasing. You know what I mean?
You increase the tempo, you turn up the notch, man. You turn up the heat on them too, and let them know like this ain't gonna stop you, bro. That goes back into, you know what I'm saying, God. You know what I'm saying? Praying, staying connected, staying spiritually aware, you know what I'm saying, of negativity and opportunities that benefit you and don't benefit you. You know what I'm saying? But that happens every day. You gotta practice this every day.
Yeah.
You know
no, I feel like a lot of people do have practices that they practice, bro. But one thing that I did notice with myself is like when you are healing or whatever it may be that you want to get better at or be consistent with, you wake up like, man, I gotta do this today. Yep. Man, I gotta do this today. Yep. Or if it's like something your therapist told you to help you with your depression, go outside, walk in the grass, do some breathing for 15 minutes.
No socks on.
You like, man, that felt great. The next week, you like, man, I got to do this week too. It's an everyday thing. It's a lifestyle, man. Just knowing like the way you want to be, you have to shift it.
I feel like the way to get over that, bro, is to plan the fun times. Plan the fun times.
Yeah.
Like, look at it like bills. You can't run from it. You know what I'm saying? And I always had a motto, once I'm there, I can't leave.
For sure. For sure.
What I look like leaving, I'm there.
No, for sure.
I'm not finna hop back in the car and pull off, go back to the ward. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm there. So if nothing fails, I'm gonna finish this day. So every day, like I said, we're gonna do it again. Just like you said. Get there.
Yeah. It's the work, man. It's the mentality, bro. I think you have to get there too. For sure. You gotta get there, man. Because I wasn't always. It's a process for sure, man. It's just reading books and like you get to a point where you know, like, man, I just got to do it or nobody else going to come and save me. I think you get to that point where you're like, man, ain't nobody going to come save me. Let me just go ahead and knock this out.
And that's been the term all 2024. Ain't nobody coming to save us.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody coming to save you.
Nobody, man. People like, man, Trump, man. They think they're going to get them stimulus checks, man. Y'all better go save yourselves. You know what I mean, man? I don't want to get too deep into politics, but
Get y'all the biggest loan ever. Somebody with the best credit score.
Man, it's so
get
many.
Get y'all a $11 million loan.
You got it, man. Yeah. Do you think that social media in the digital age has impacted your brand positively? Has it helped grow it a little bit?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Definitely.
For sure.
We all know that social media impacted everybody.
Yeah. Have you've sold to a lot of strangers online and everything like that?
I haven't sold to too many strangers.
Right.
I've sold to people on pop-up shops. I sold to people online that reached out through Instagram that I met them in person and things of that nature. Yeah, but I haven't sold to anybody online yet.
Got you.
Maybe it all boils down to me taking the time out to create that Instagram store so that it can be accessible to me. You know
we know where we got to get better.
For sure.
9 times we already know.
But I like to speak it out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
and it's on record. It's on camera.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get that together. We're gonna get that together for sure, man. So, what advice do you have somebody that want to start their own brand? Maybe they starting out, man. They don't know where exactly to start. What's some advice that you can give them?
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it. I don't know how else to say it. Like, to be honest with you, like, tomorrow don't exist. It really don't. I do treat every day like my last. Every day, I thank God. Every day, I take the time and I breathe. And I sit in my car. I sit in my car for like 2-3 hours. If you know me, and I just sit there and I look at the sky. I take pictures of the sunset and I just breathe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all know, like, Yahweh is God. You know,
for sure.
And to beat the devil, He put it in breath. And so when you breathe in and breathe out, that's inhalation and exhalation.
Got
so
you.
Even people that's 666 and Illuminati and things of that nature, bro, you still saying my name. That's how powerful He is. And so I sometimes sit down and I think about my place on earth. You know what I'm saying? All in one day. I think of 365 days in a day, and then I relive it the next day. And then it just brings me peace because I've lived that year. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to get too deep with y'all,
it's
bro.
cool, man. No, this is a bunny behavior.
It's
not a such thing as too deep on here, man. You living your truth, bro. And that's what keeps you going. And living your truth and living righteously, bro. That's dope. That's dope, man. So how do you handle feedback and criticism from your customers?
I love criticism.
For sure. Yeah.
I love taking responsibility, and I actually love implementing their ideas in it as well too. I got some guys in the hood right now that's trying to tell me, hey, do this and do that with certain merches, and I love that image because I carry my iPad everywhere.
Right, got
I'm inspired all the time. Almost like a rapper that keep the notepad on them and keep the notes open. You know what I'm saying?
Never know when you're going to have that $1 million idea.
You never know when you got that $1 million verse, that $1 million bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to sit the tone. Come on, bro.
Yeah. So you've learned.
That term by Kendrick Lamar?
What did he say?
He was like, sometimes you gotta pop out and show. You know
okay. Yeah.
That's gonna stamp to
just pop out and show them, right, man? They not like us. They not like us. Yeah, I got you, man, for sure. So but having that, you put that pride aside, knowing like, man, everybody not gonna like it. Everybody, some people are, and just knowing like they can be saying something truthful that can enhance my brand. For sure. It don't have to be, man, you don't know what you talking about, man. Get out of here.
And thank God I never experienced nothing malicious.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, but just continuously being open minded, and it helps you. It helps propel your business, for sure. So, can you share any success stories, any milestones that you hit, or anything that significantly, right, it made you just so happy? It made you feel like, okay, yeah, this is where I need to be.
My first sale.
First sale, got you. It made you into a believer.
My first sale, you know what I'm saying? I've always felt like I can sell and buy stuff because I ain't gonna lie, sell and buy shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I buy shoes off Facebook Market. I buy shoes off OfferUp and things of that nature, and I resell them and things of that nature. So I know how to make a living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Why not hustle my brand? You know what I'm saying? And take that to the next level and things of that nature. So, I just always stay inspired.
Got you.
I always stay inspired. I always keep that notepad just like I told you. And
so that first sale, man, that way you will believe. You remember who that first sale was?
That first sale was my mother.
Oh man.
That first sale, my mother. And it's crazy. Forgive me, mama. She fronted me the money and I still sold it to her.
Hey man, that's what moms is for, right? Look.
I still sold it to her.
You does?
So, she,
man, shout out to moms, man.
She
shout
happily gave
moms.
me that
$25
though. She definitely gave me that $25, bro, man. Thank God for her, bro. I know what I do with that, mama.
Yeah,
bro,
got you.
I thank you for the lessons you taught me. You know, I'm going. You know,
Facts,
I'm
man.
going.
So do you have any future, to wrap it up, man, do you have any future goals for the brand, man? What is something you looking for like the Space Cadet brand in the near future, man?
Well, I want to. Oh, so I've been working on this term, and the reason why I got into Space Cadet, create your own space.
Create your own space.
I've always wanted to create a space for me because I feel sometimes I feel like that friend, like that's always happy, always turned up, always, but you never know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You
How
never know.
feeling? He empty, his pot empty. You know what I'm saying? So in order to keep myself from feeling that way, I pour into myself. So I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna recreate myself. I'm gonna rebrand myself. And I said, create your own space because I need the space to be me. Everybody needs the space to be themselves. And I don't know if you know this is a fact, but you can create a business anywhere in Houston, a home, a garage,
Right, guys.
like, and there's no restrictions on the business.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
That's
and I
dope.
actually learned this from a business I used to work with. Actually, a job I used to work at when I was selling energy called Sector 7. And they told me, like, there's no restrictions on you having a business. So that also ties into the city having the ability to create their own space, literally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like that can reach everybody.
Got you. Dope. So just creating a space, and would that be like a content space or whatever it is, youth center, or
It's really an ideology. It's an ideology. It's a mind state. You know what I'm saying? A place of peace.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? In which
A
you
space
can
of
thrive.
a space of higher thinking, higher consciousness.
Absolute higher consciousness. I'm rocking with that one.
Got you, bro. That's dope, man.
Right.
So to wrap, last thing, man, you want to lead the people with a goal, a quote, something that's on your mind before we get out of here, man.
I just want to say how grateful I am to you. You know what I'm saying? For having me here,
Man, you too, bro. I appreciate you
it's
for
a
coming
blessing,
out, bro.
brother, seriously,
For real,
man.
yeah, man. No, for real.
Man, and I want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in, man. I've been watching my brother process ever since I got out of the military, and it been motivating me every day.
For sure, man.
I never stopped watching this stuff, man. I never stopped reposting my boy because that's authentic and free support.
Got you.
And that's a lot. Facts. That's something that most people can't bring themselves to do for their own blood. You know what I'm saying? Own blood, old friends. And I'm not talking about me. I promise you, I'm not talking about me. But I know there's some people out there that like that, and that's like that, and I've heard stories, bro. But just keep going, man. You got God in you. You know what I'm saying? You are a God. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You are part of Him. Somebody that imagined this, created somebody to imagine this. So imagine that. You feel what I'm saying? So keep going and keep being you, man. And nobody gonna accept you. Nobody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be respected.
Got you. Dope. Man, this was another dope and final segment of the Houston tour. My boy Naja, better known as Space Cadet. Man, I appreciate you for coming out.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode. The Chicago tour lineup is coming soon. But you guys stay tuned for that because we only getting better.
Yes, sir. Yeah.